We're actually early tonight. I didn't schedule this. I didn't know if we were going to do this or not. So, tonight we're going to cover Rich. I don't know if I'm going to cover Barry or not. He's only put out one video. And, hey, Barry, you should really look at your rating, dude, on some of them sites. I'm going to post some. Why am I a C plus and you're a C minus, buddy? Don't know what that's about, but I suggest you look into it.
You make $30,000, you leave Barry alone. You ought to do a video like you did today when we got the doctor's office and we were talking about that shit. Do a breakdown.
We get a screwdriver.
How's it going, Twisted? What's sad is Rich got this car for free. Probably promised them the world and then scrapped it.
I told them people, I'll get it running. I was still for a lolcow. I'll do your father proud. That was that Wayne's dad's car.
I haven't heard from him, man. I'm starting to get worried.
We can all hope. Got something about Rich?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jinx, how's it going, brother? Figured we'd do a live tonight because we're not going to do one tomorrow. Tomorrow is officially the day that my mom has been passed away for fucking 5 years. So, we're going to go see my sister, I guess, and I'm not going to do no live. I got a Jeep video coming to the main channel, you guys. I just got to finish it up, finish editing it. So it'll probably be Sunday or Monday's video instead of Friday's video. But seriously fasting. But look at how much weight he's gained in what, 2 years? 3 years, sorry. But he say what he wants about me, but guess what? At least my fucking toenails don't like jagged fucking talons an eagle would have. At least my fucking wrist, you could tell it's different than the rest of my fucking arm. He just has one blob for an arm. Yeah, it was water weight. Doctor told him. Rich, do you not wear underwear, dog? Like, cause every time you do this shit, dude, your ass eats whatever fucking pants or shorts you're wearing. A big dude with you, like with a big ass like you have, really should wear underwear. Listen to that. And he's impressed with that.
She runs. Now the cleanup process begins. I can't believe
That was running, folks. That was running. Most people, let it run and warm up and see how the engine sounds, and not Rich. Crank it over once, let it run for not even a full fucking 2 seconds, kill it, and call it running.
It was that easy. Wow.
Oh, exactly. He promised the old lady that this was her father's car. She obviously wanted to get it running. And then she obviously didn't have the money, so it's like, well, give it to me. I'll put the money and time in it. I'll make it a nice car, and I'll enjoy it, and I'll drive it, and I'll do the car justice, just to send it to a junkyard. The man never even got to drive the car because all it needed was a tranny line. What's that noise I'm hearing in the lower end? That kind of sounds like a knocking noise. Do you hear it? Dun, 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 dun. I'm right. Yeah, it's a knocking noise. Like, that's why he didn't drive it. It's because the engine was fucking junk. It had a knock. Oh, and he's so fucking stupid. I could plainly hear it, and this man.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich
What the
220.
And
And this is going to be the last time I'm
technical
going to tell
difficulties. Come on, Rich, I want to hear this thing run. Listen to that.
I don't believe it. Run.
Rich, you say you're mechanically inclined, but yet you're not picking up on the knocking noise that it's making. Here's my question. Okay. Why wouldn't you have bought a priming tool for that? You know that car is set for literal fucking decades. Why wouldn't you have primed the engine up? A priming tool can't be more than maybe $100 at most. That is a fucking knock. Fucking exactly. And listen, Rich acts like you're born with this fucking mechanically inclined fucking knowledge of all things automotive. You're not. You learn that shit. You talk to old guys like Dad or, the older guys, and you listen. You actually fucking listen. And then you take that information and you don't have to, you just form your own opinion on it. Hey, but you listen. You're not born with, hey, I know how to rebuild this engine, or hey, I know how to do this. It takes talking to people and learning and being taught this. But when you're rich and you can't be taught because your ego's so fucking big, then you're just destined for failure.
You know how you can tell people like Rich how big ego? He made a statement that shows his ego. He says, I did all this and I have a service manual and I never even opened it. I mean, that's everything you know. You can't get it right, but you never crack the service manual because you think you know it.
455 rocket. It's running. So for all you people who
Do you hear that, Dad, in the bottom end? Or am I just hearing things? Do you hear a knock?
I hear it, but I don't think it's a knock. It could be, though.
It would explain why he didn't just
Explain
go.
why, yeah.
It would explain why he never put a train line on it.
It sure will.
out at me, guess what? Think again.
Or is that maybe a cylinder coming in and out?
I think it's just his fucking cheap ass phone and fucking It's probably not. It's probably not.
Punch the gas first. Let me hear what it does.
It's got brakes too.
Hit the gas. I want to hear what it does, you fat fuck.
If the car have brakes, you see your training light.
It's not a knock, you guys. That would have got worse immediately when he did that. I wonder what that noise is then. Maybe just his cheap ass phone, like you said. Exhaust leak, maybe?
Oh, for sure. Exhaust leak and. If it is a knock, it'd be a main or a wrist.
Now the cleaning process.
It definitely ain't a knock, because the minute he would have went full throttle, it sent that route to the side of the block. It's just his cheap ass
Gotta get the
phone, like
shock back
Fast Thing
out.
and Dad said.
I gotta get this car cleaned up. I had no idea this ran.
Hey, hang on. I got a problem with what you... Rich, you're a good dude, right? This lady sends you her car, and you don't even take the 5 seconds to try to get it running to see what you're working with. So you didn't get her a parts list of what she would need.
Is it her car still at this time, or is it his?
No, it's his car. He's saying that he's never fucked with this to get this running. But yet the lady sent it to him to have it worked on. But he's never tried starting it or getting it running.
We all know he's a hell of a guy.
Like, wouldn't that have been the big thing to do, is to get it running, so that way you knew that she needed an engine, what your work was going to entail, so you could then have her get the right parts?
Let me ask any of you good people watching. You got that car, it runs, you hear it run, it's got brakes, you use the training line. How many of you ain't going to want to at least cobble up the training line so you can at least drive the car, see training shifts, have fun with it, spin tires, do something with it? I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to.
Once I get it cleaned up, then I'll run it for a while and let it heat up. And we'll check everything out, make sure everything's okay. Oh, there's the other fucking thing I was looking for. Right there here. What the hell is this
What's
in there?
sad is he could have sold that car to Buster Radio Garage and saved it, and Buster would have actually done something with it. He would have put that
Amen.
car back on the road.
Fuck it ain't. Amen. You're 100% right, Austin.
Because they had a deal. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure from what I understand from what Buster's told me about the situation is, him and Rich had a deal for the 57 and that. Rich backed out of the 57, and it was just too much to get that car shipped away. Or something like that. It's sad. Rich, you should have just sold the cars to him. He would have done something with them, actually got to enjoy the fucking things. Rich, because you're not mechanically inclined enough to get anything
Rich,
on the road.
Look at it this way. Then you could sit there and say, yeah, I got to that far. He didn't have to do much to it. I did all that.
Which is totally not true, because everything Rich done has to be redone the right way. Fast Thing said, I always tell him to talk shit when he gets some
Hello.
dentures.
We're going to do an oil change. And I'm going to do some
I got
vacuuming.
some. I just don't wear them. They don't fit. They're like horse teeth.
Now that y'all saw it run,
I'm going to try to whittle on with a fucking Dremel. I'll see what I can do.
I poured some up.
Here's my question. Like, I wear a 4X shirt just because it gets me comfortably and I like the way they fit. And I'm fat. I'm working on losing my fucking weight. I've lost a lot of weight since 2021. Like, I'll show you guys a picture in a little bit. But my point with that is, look at Rich's t-shirt. Look at the clothes he wears. They're like shirts for a dude that's got six pack. And like, why? Why do you just like Baby Huey for?
Because you know he's from that time period, and Baby Huey's probably 0, so he dresses just like him.
This stuff in the carburetor didn't seem to be getting any gas, so that's what I poured in it. It's the same thing that
Like, look at this, you guys. So this was me roughly 2020, 2021, early 2021. That was me then, right around Christmas time. And that was me the other day. I mean, Dad says I lost weight in the face. I can't really tell, but it's nice to think.
You're like a chick, bud. You gotta tell you.
Up there it goes.
Right?
Nice grip garage. This is a 455 Rocket. I don't like the fact that it's got a little 2-barrel carburetor, but, you know.
Who, like, honestly though, Rich, who gives a shit if it's 2-barrel, 4-barrel? Like, it's a cool car. You're not, unless you pull that engine out and spend $5,000 to make it a performance engine, to make it go fast. It's just a cool bucket seat car that you just enjoy and drive. Like, who gives a shit if it's 2-barrel, 4-barrel? Like,
Move, dude.
I guess that's something I can wait for later on down the road and get something different. This thing's got air conditioning, which...
I mean, it's sad. I mean, if you think about it,
Clutch is not
it's
seized
not
up.
all that needed. I would have been driving that car around. I mean,
I believe it's all, yeah, it's got power steering as well.
okay, yo.
It's got power brakes with a power booster. And, Jesus. I think we're gonna fix this one up. So, now that we got it running, what do you guys want to see done next?
you actually drive the fucking thing?
Put it down
Oh,
in the
wait.
comments below. And, we'll get further videos out on this one. The 57 is a different situation. They had blown pistons that were shattered in 4 different areas. And they were being held in by...
Because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing with a valve job and
valves
destroyed
got
them.
bent because of those busted pistons.
Yeah.
So somehow, because the...
Rich, you do understand, buddy. Like, I want you to understand. I know think you know better than me, but hear me out. You do understand that if both valves per cylinder were bent, that's like impossible. Next to impossible. Your valves, your intake and exhaust, if both of them are open at the exact same fucking time, how could you build compression?
That's over that. But I mean,
Like, they're open for a split second. A fucking split second. When this one's opening, this one's closing. For a second. Like,
the chances of bending both of them is pretty slim. Pretty slim. Like, you better go buy a lottery ticket. You might have said
top
it
of the
house.
piston...
and he's like, because it's got, these fucking stems are thin, and
No, like I said, like what is that doing? I have personally never seen a head that has 2 different size valve stems in the head, and that's whether it's a 4-wheeler, dirt bike, fucking
I
lawnmower,
can see indentations in the old busted pistons.
whatever the guys are in the head.
That's
That's
from
the
the
guys are in the
valves.
head.
So apparently the 57's got bent
no,
valves.
no, Rich. If you look, your piston, are they fully flat topping, or do they have like a little relief in them? Because he makes it sound like there's a big ass dent in this busted up pistons that he can see from where both valves contacted the piston.
He shows us how pistons.
We'll have to go back and look. Some pistons they're not like fully valve
And it would
relieved.
be,
They're just like 2 little
there's
notches
no
in them.
valve relief in them, and there shouldn't be no notches. But I mean, listen, the timing chain didn't break, which wouldn't matter anyway.
There's no ifs, ands, or
just-
buts about it.
If the valves hit it, it's because he did something.
I told you guys, I know how to get them running. It's just that one back there is a lot more severe, and there's a lot more work that has
They
to
were
be
fully
done to
flat.
it.
That's what I thought. I mean, it's probably just from him fucking not knowing what the fuck he's doing.
How could you not get that one in? That's electronic. As long
I
as
got
that
a lot of
motor is
cleanup to
closed,
do with
right?
this. I got to do a headliner in here. It's got to be vacuumed. There's going to have to be some metal work done. Not the runner boards. The runner boards are solid, but down at the bottom of the fender, that's normally where they go. In the front and back of the wheel well in the back, and probably the trunk pan. Although I haven't been in it, that's probably what the case is. I got to start this up again. I can't believe it started.
I mean, if I was as big as Rich, I would never dress like that. Look how, I mean, that car was pretty good, man. I mean, all in all considering, I mean,
Yeah, some like small block Mopars, they got a dish in them. Like a, what would you say, like kidney shaped dish?
kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, it don't matter. If it doesn't come all the way to the top of the hole, you're not getting anything. And most pistons don't.
So fast, I had a question for you, man. I haven't pulled my 302 apart yet. That's for the 67. Do those pistons come all the way up to the top of the deck, or do they like sit far down the hole?
We're gonna find out. Eventually. So they come all the way to the top.
You got one front headlight and one marker light down below.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because my 360, it had dish pistons in it. It still does, I think. Let's see here. The only way Twisted Mopar Garage said, the only way I know how a valve hits a piston on a 283 Chevy is stuck open. Otherwise, I don't see it happening. Exactly.
It would have to be way stuck open.
It's a 88, because your Cougar's an 80, 87. It's the 88 302.
I mean, it would have to. Someone would have to shove it down further than.
Yep, both high beams work. Damn, that thing sounds like brand new.
Yeah, never mind the smoke. That's just knocking out the cobwebs.
But yeah, you guys.
I think it's non-HO. It's just a fucking factory 88
exactly what I'm saying.
Thunderbird. I don't think it's anything special. Could be wrong, but I don't know my Fords. Never really messed with a bunch of them. There's that beautiful casting transit thing.
Something made a nest there over by the carburetor, and there's a mouse nest in the breather over there with the air filter. And then, as you can see, this is a 455 Rocket. They don't make valve covers that big for small block 350.
What?
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not a Oldsmobile guy.
It's all got to be cleaned up in here.
Messed with very few of them so far.
The seats.
I do like cutlasses, but that's about it.
The carpet's not
Now,
too bad.
that right there, you guys, is a fucking rare option. To have a Delta 88 with bucket seats and a console, that's a personally, I mean, I haven't looked at that, but I'm imagining that's a fucking pretty rare option for that kind of car.
Shampooed, but there's a.
You could pull those out and put them in a cutlass. I mean.
So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. We got a lot of things to work on with this car. And I'm glad it started. Because I finally got to show you guys that...
It's kind of what I was thinking, man. What the hell did I just do?
Target's early Black Friday.
I hate my phone. Fucking go to hit the pause button and it fucking skips. Like, that's some stupid shit. Kind of what I was thinking, man. I figured there was something like that. I think they only make like 150 horsepower or something like that when I Googled it.
The paint's got to be stripped.
So it's definitely needs more horsepower. First purse.
The carpet's not too bad. It might have to be shampooed, but there's a lot of mess in here that's got to be cleaned up. So, yeah.
Shame, dude. That's a
That's
shame.
what we're going to do.
I am not an Oldsmobile guy at all, and I frankly think those are ugly, but
and
it's a shame.
I'm glad it started.
I am probably the only person in the world that anymore, dude. It could be a four-door fucking Chrysler New Yorker, and I would say save it because it's not making no more of them. It just being old makes it cool, in my opinion. I mean, hell, a Mustang 2 is cool.
To show you guys that, you know, I know how to get them running. Just that if they're in such a severe condition,
kind of what I was thinking, man.
It'll take a little more.
I'm
than
thinking,
just, you know,
honestly, like if I pull it apart and it's fucking just wore out, like I'm probably thinking it is. I've been looking at 347 stroker kits, and they seem pretty cheap. I'd like to just buy one and put in it and just probably do away with fuel injection.
checking the spark and checking to see if there's any gas going in the carburetor. I just bypassed everything by doing the spark plug wire, which when I had it adjusted the second time, I saw spark. So that's why I put it back on the spark plug. I didn't tell you guys anything because I already knew what I was doing.
Now, how many of you guys, on a real serious note, maybe you guys know more than I do, and Dag can even chime in nicer, Can you tell a 455 and a 350 from just the valve covers?
If you've been around enough of them, I mean, one's wider than the other.
Because I've only worked on one Olds, and that was those two cutlasses we had.
The intake, you go look at the intake. I mean, the intake's a little wider. I mean,
Here.
keep your head stuff up for
Thank God I didn't have to take the distributor cap off. The carburetor needs to be cleaned up, and I know it wasn't getting any fuel. So I figured I'd pour some of that stuff in it in order to see if it would actually run, and sure enough it did, and it drawed the gas from the tank and put it right back up in the front here where it needed to be. So, yep. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to start working on this one, and we'll get this one going. I had one like this before, and looks like I'm going to have one again. All right, folks.
I really would like to know, like, because I like learning, like, production numbers and shit, just because I think it's cool. That car, I would imagine, with the bucket seats, now this is just my opinion, I would imagine that car is pretty rare for bucket seats. And if they've checked bucket seats, I wonder if it's a posi or in car. Because, I mean, if they checked that box, I'm sure they checked more. I imagine your 455 Rocket isn't your standard fucking engine in that car. Again, don't know.
I don't know if they would have made a 2-barrel version of a Rocket. Now, I'm not saying they didn't. I'm saying
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to do with this next, now that we got it running. Okay?
Let's see here. Let's do some quick Googling, you guys. Let's see. 1960. Oh. There's not really any production numbers for that. It's kind of unique. Alright, let's move on to our next one.
Moving on up.
The upper control arm. And one. Hello, everybody. It's Rich 220. And this is going to be.
I wasn't until this video that I noticed he has two moles on his face. He's got one down here by his cheek and then one like forming up here by his nose.
Look how small it was here.
Me neither. I've only been around one Olds, and that was me and Dad bought a Cutlass, my first ever car. Well, it'd been my second car that didn't get smashed by a tree, but nevertheless, me and Dad bought a Cutlass, and that's the only Olds I've ever really worked on.
Traded the Cutlass for that car. That's my
The last time I'm going to tell
traded the
everybody
Cutlass
this.
Yeah.
for the
Get this, you guys. So we got the Cutlasses. I traded them for a Pontiac Ventura, which is I love them
One
cars.
of them was titled a 442 now, whether it's true or not. I don't know what the title said for.
But anyways, I traded it for a Pontiac Ventura, which is my favorite car. The GTO variant of that car, which is just the trim level in that year. So the guy comes and looks at the cars. It came with a 74 Nova SS, a real 74 SS car. Rougher than a night of jail, as Barry would say. Dad makes the stupid fucking thing and tells him, hey, you know that center console's worth some money. Car gets on the tow truck, console's not in it no more. Do we say that stuff to anybody anymore?
I don't talk to you too much. No,
Supposed to be done. It doesn't matter where your
Oh, damn.
rocker arms are.
That's not very much for a car.
Okay? That makes no difference at all. They could both be flush, and the timing could be way out.
Your Cutlass was
So,
a regular post car, though.
That'd be.
Good luck finding doors that you can afford to
it would be like your GS. I mean, it'd be that body style.
Yeah. But you could use non-post doors on it, but you don't get the windows to shut shit. But if you just want a door on it, it'll work. Oh, shut.
Damn. So Fast Thing said 27,000 of them Delta 88s, and only 2,475 were sports coupes roof, and there was 19,000 and some holiday coupes. That's I mean, if it was a sports coupe, then it would have.
Being said, this is what's going to happen tomorrow.
If sports coupe means something with that.
Yeah.
If it's not like Barry's
That fan is being removed.
means it shares the
Or
same
that
body.
radiator.
I'm just talking the production number. Over 2,000, under 2,500. total cars. I mean, that's low production. I mean,
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the fan after I remove the spark plug and put a flathead screwdriver in the number one spark plug hole, laying it down on the upper control.
okay, Dad, do you want to explain that and tell people the right way to do that?
Man, you would never want to be on your own and jam a screwdriver all the way in your plug hole and roll the motor over. You just want to do it. If you're going to do it that way, you're going to roll them. You're going to stick your screwdriver in it, feel where the plug, feel where the piston is. Then you're going to pull the plug or the screwdriver back out of the hole, bump it, come back out, stick it back in, see if it come up, see what way it moves. You pull it out, give it a bump.
Or I got one better.
But he's too lazy to do that. So that's probably he did jam the spark plug in the hole and then roll the motor over and it jammed the pistons up.
Well, I got one better then. What about this? How about you just stand there and get a fucking ratchet on the crank bolt, spin it by hand?
I don't think it's had a crank bolt. But no, I'm with you. I mean, because you would get as close as you could and then rock it over with the fucking belt.
Arm. And once I turn that and it brings it all the way up in the air off of the upper control arm, I'm going to pull it out. Then I'm going to take the distributor cap off and see where that is as far as the rotor goes. Okay. Then what I'm doing is I'm taking the fan off, I'm taking the fan belt off, the pulley off, the water pump off, the generator off, and
yeah, that just gives you an idea.
The harmonic balancer and the timing chain cover. Actually, I don't need to take the harmonic balancer off.
How are you going to get the timing chain cover off without taking the harmonic balancer off, Rich?
The bolt on this front side of the, what would it be, the driver's side head intake bolt, there's a fucking gap about that much. A gap between the head, between the intake.
Well, a lot of Chevys supposed to have washers. I mean, probably.
And the hoses and ground wire for the battery. Now, what's going to happen here, and this is how you do the timing properly. It's got nothing to do with the two rocker arms being up flat, and you can't tell that unless you're checking the number one cylinder itself. What? If the piston comes up, then you're at top dead center. Okay? Those rocker arms could be out of alignment. They could be in a different part of the lobe for all we know. Okay? So what's going to happen here is
your rocker arms are never on your lobe.
After I pull this,
second of all, if that cylinder and the cam's still good, can only be on the lobe wherever it's on the low back.
He's a special one.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Flathead screwdriver out. I'm going to check the location where the rotor is underneath the distributor cap. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove everything off the front. The radiator, the hoses, the fan, the pulley, the fan belt, the generator, the water pump, and the timing chain cover. Okay? Once that's off, I'm going to see where the timing marks are. And I can almost guarantee you.
Rich, why is it like why does it look like you got a smiley face under your chin?
They did not make these cars so, how do you say, OCD back then, okay? And with different chains and different types of gears, they may have a tendency to act a little bit different.
What?
So, God being the weather is fine tomorrow. If it's not, I'm not going to be out of here because I'm not working in muddy ground and I'm not working in the rain. You guys know that. And I don't work in snow either. Not outside my yard. Not for any reason. But once I get all that together and it's put back together properly.
Yeah, it forbid you be uncomfortable.
Once the number one piston is all the way up, I don't care. I don't give a damn about the rocker arms. Because it ain't gonna...
Yeah, fast thing. That's the site I usually use for like production numbers and things like that. Let's see here. I mean, yeah, I mean they're not.
Tell me squat. That could be off. It could already have come up and started to go down just a hair. And it will have already been past the compression stroke. Okay? So forget that.
Fast thing
Clear that.
said, Oh, he acts like they put them together on dirt like him with a bunch of mixed match parts
All right.
with no checking tolerances.
Get
Exactly.
out of your head. It's going to be, like I said, the way I told you. And you're going to see just exactly what I'm talking about. The bottom gear on this is supposed to be pointing up, the little dot.
Is it?
Okay, the timing mark. And the top gear is supposed to be pointing down, just above the dot on the bottom gear, okay? And it's supposed to be pointing down towards 6 o'clock, the top gear, okay? When it is, and only when it is, that's when I'll put everything back together. And you will see, first time out, there will be no hesitation, there will be no picking up, slowing down, sounding like it's going to fire, not firing, and
I feel like this is foreshadowing for the future.
You don't understand. He ain't even bright enough to understand. If his timing marks was out, right, it would. If his 2 marks was up on his cranking his cam, no matter what he did, it would basically do the same thing.
Well, Dad, I got a question
I mean,
for
you can turn that distributor 100 ways, and it's just going to keep chugging, bucking, and banging.
Well, I guess there's a question for you.
It's not going to want. He said, the way I took what he said is sometimes the car wants to start, sometimes it don't, and that's what I'm saying. If them marks was up, the car would never ever want to start, unless it was just like maybe a tooth. But
I got a serious question for you. Come here. You listening?
I'm listening.
So, hear me out. How do you think Rich would react like one of them bottom fucking crank gears that are like drilled in multiple positions for like
Keyed?
Yeah, they're keyed in different positions for fucking timing and shit. You think he'd understand those, or you think he would just we'll throw it on the first one we see and
He'd spend 5 years taking it apart trying different positions so he can't get the car to start. I mean, he'd be like, oh, that's out in the wrong keyway. Let me set it the other way. I mean, that's my point. I mean, he just said that sometimes the car wants to start.
that stuff is going to be done and over with. That's it. We do know this engine runs. You can say it doesn't run and it's got issues all you want. If you guys remember back when I got this car, the number 1 spark plug
How
wire
did that
was
work
in
out?
the number 8
Rich,
spark plug wire receptacle.
No way.
Okay? That was not my doing. That was somebody else. And let's not forget both the pistons that I removed. The number 2 and the number 3.
And I swear,
They also have
there is no way that car ran like it ran had 2 broke pistons.
Yes, they are both valve release, and all the other ones are not.
There is no way.
Mainly the reason why is because if it's not broke, what the hell are you fixing it for? There's no reason to. Okay? The valves were only the intake valves. That was it.
How can
Not the
you
exhaust. Just the
help
intake.
somebody with logic like that?
Go figure. But they were
throw
put
it in front of a bus.
and this car has started up. It has run for more than 10 seconds with only putting a little bit of gas in the carburetor. There is no fuel line hooked up to this car.
Oh shit!
Nothing. From the
Twisted
tank.
said,
Okay?
"Yep, just bring
that
that baby up on
it's got all
top,
the issues and all
set
this other
the
problem
timing.
that
That
it's not
works.
running and all that.
Uh-huh.
But it is. If it's actually burning the gas and it's rotating on its own without me trying to start it, that's running car.
No
matter what you say. Okay? So, yeah.
Okay, Rich.
The
Then
whole car's wrong.
Hey, Rich. Then most engines in a junkyard are running cars.
Really, they are. I mean,
That's what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay? And I don't want to hear any more. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
don't know
had
what I'm
no
doing
issue
because I
with
can't
my
explain it to you
Vortex
anymore.
350. Exactly,
rationally
man,
than
because
that.
you understand basic
It
mechanics,
couldn't be
knowledge.
explained to you by a professor any more rationally than that. So that's what's going to happen, folks.
But now you're a professor.
Rich, I really wish I was still in high school, man. If I fucking knew you existed in high school, I would have took you into my fucking auto shop teacher, and he would have had a fucking field day with you. Like, no, everything you say when it comes to cars is usually wrong. Wrong. You didn't even bother checking ring and gap. A basic fucking thing you should check before you assemble an engine. I don't give a shit that some people get away with it. You should do it. It's in the book. That's how you do it.
I mean, I'm guilty of it. I mean, as a younger person, I mean, I done it all the time.
You should also check bore taper. That shows the cylinders wore out. Like, these are basic fucking things that you should know if you're gonna touch an engine.
Is that the right way to do it? No, but that's what I have. I use my eye.
And I'm probably going to get on it early in the morning. Okay, this is charged. Battery is completely charged. Yeah, see, that's where the Chevy thing is going to go, right
Hey, Matthew, how's it going, brother?
across
Testing.
the rear view mirror.
Other than having the plug wires too tight and couldn't get the distributor to
I have
turn.
to take that sticker off
Set.
so it keeps that up.
Oh, exactly, man. Me and Dad are guilty of usually having a 180 out when we put it.
After that's done, then we'll do the bottom plate door.
Well, we just
Clean
know
all
that
stuff
going
out of
into
the
it,
car,
so we
we're
just
gonna put new
expect it.
tires on it. They're going to be black. They're not going to be with white wall. And they're all going to be 14s.
Yeah, that's all 60s. There
So
no
that's
white
going to be the
wall.
end of that. And I have a couple of new pieces to put on here. These are going to go. I'm getting rid of these. If I find the other pieces along the way down the road, then so be it. I'll also replace them.
Okay, right. So,
Front,
this is just me. So, do with that as you will. Okay, if you don't have all the trim, why put half the trim on the car?
Oh, you would.
But here's the thing with ramps. My '63 Plymouth Valiant V200, I'm building for my grandpa. The only chrome, besides if I can find bumpers for the car, besides the bumper, the only chrome it'll have is the two chrome pieces that are on like the quarter lip that go down, and that's only just to give it. In my opinion, that Valiant had it was just too gaudy of chrome. It was just
But
too
that's
much.
one scenario where we're not going to weld the holes up.
No, that's what I was getting at. We're gonna bond over the holes that way. If I find all the trim,
Because I like wood trim.
knock the fucking things out, put the trim on it. That's my point. You don't put half of trim on the fucking car.
You do when you're trying to find the rest.
No, you wait till you find the rest and then you put all the trim on it at once.
there's trim,
He's crazy, folks.
and this piece right here and this here are not going to be replaced. This isn't either. If anything, I'll clean these up again with Scotch-Brite.
Twisted, you and me
And
both,
the
man.
bumpers, even though they're straight,
Matthew, man, check.
they need to
I
be
would. Have you looked on eBay? Might be able to find some trim on there. You probably have. That fucking Formula fucking Firebird, man. I comment on, man. I wanted to look at it and see how far it was from me because I was considering trying to talk to the guy. Dude, it sold like instantly for $900, man. That was a steal.
I mean,
Pretty
try
dipped,
Desert Valley,
so-
man. You're looking for parts.
Yeah.
If I run across
Try
them,
Desert Valley Auto. They'll ship parts out to you.
Now, I don't think we had a bunch of your gens left
front
down
and
there.
rear, even
I
the
can't remember.
you know,
But yeah,
taillight
we
lenses.
didn't really. We walked the
Pieces.
place, but we didn't see everything.
If I find them, they're getting new. Then I want to get another runner board
Another running board,
because
huh?
this is not going to work.
You gonna put 30 degrees
And
on
I got to
it?
somehow figure out how to bring the bottom of these two doors in once I get them situated. And then weld up some metal.
Man, the good news
You
about that.
understand? He is so dumb. He thinks he can adjust. He literally doubled over the old rust, coppered that middle, and he thinks he can adjust that out with the adjustment on the bolts.
Yeah.
How? You made the door thicker. You actually added more metal, way more metal than the factory rack. The thickness.
Oh, exactly, Matthew, man. That was I think it was a manual car if I remember reading the ad right.
The undercarriage of it, not the car, the doors itself. So that way they're stable. There's a couple other things in the front
Oh, yeah.
here.
Camaros and Firebirds, man, they're
See?
bad about that
See,
area, like
the grill
rotting
in the
away.
front. There's supposed to be a metal plate that goes there. So I'm going to replace that by making one out of galvanized steel. And then I got to find a couple of bumper bolts because as you can see, that bumper bracket is not attached. They had a couple of bumper bolts, but they're not the right ones. And then it's going to be the glass because I have now Well, even the driver's side rear window has got a little, look like somebody hit it with a BB or something. It's got a little spider crack in it. So I'm going to have to actually get all 4 door pane windows. Not the vent windows, not these windows, not the rear windshield, and not the front windshield. They're all fine. Just the regular pane glass.
Hey, Rich, those are called quarter glasses, buddy. Just so we're clear.
That should be it. There should be nothing more that needs to be done on this car other than the interior. The seats and the headliner and behind the rear doors and the kickboards in the front. That's it. I have
Man, you can't beat that. One of my buddies, Chris, he's got and I mentioned it on the main channel. I think it was a 65 or 66 Chrysler Town and Country wagon. And it's a rough car, but for parts, I'm kind of thinking about trying to get it for parts because when it's $800 for the car and it's still got all the trim, but the car underneath is just gone. A guy used it to dry ginseng in, so the whole car is just done. But he's got a 64, 65 Mustang. I think I'm going to try to get off of him instead.
Runner board molding piece in the car. I found 2 that came off of a 70 Malibu 4-door. I want to see if they're the same size. Maybe I can...
Hey, for cheap, let's be real, for cheap and fun cars, the Mustang is like it. You can't buy quarters for a fucking Nova or something for what you can buy quarters
Stop
for.
praying much for my kid past day. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man.
Oh, shit.
Bad enough you went Mopar on me. I mean, now you're going to go forward.
Dad's, like, seriously, for real. Like, this is serious. Dad, I think, has a serious disdain for Mopars. He has burnt 2 of my Mopars almost to the ground.
Yeah,
2.
Sure have.
The truck, yeah, you almost burned it to the ground.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Spraying ether on everything. You probably sprayed it before we started it.
Yeah, flammable header wrap. Who would have knew? The Charger, yeah, I about burned it to the ground. No, that didn't. That's on me.
Dad's not a Mopar guy at all. Dad, I think, despises Mopar.
Keep the original in my house.
But he drove an Aspen there for a while.
And make the other ones look like the
Real
original.
nice Aspen. It's not this Aspen. Really nice.
So I'm going to try that. We'll see
Gold,
what
it had a
happens.
half vinyl top.
All right, folks, that's it. I'm not doing anything today.
Fastic, so that's fine. I love
Sun's
my
going down.
OBS Chevy I bought.
Maybe I'm
And,
concerned.
there's no time left in the day to do anything. So
I'm going to be bold and make this statement. In my opinion, the OBS looks better than the square body. I said it. I don't care.
Crazy.
You really think a square body looks better than OBS?
Yep.
Eh.
hello, everybody. It's Rich
And I think the
220.
generation before that was better than square body.
And I just figured I'd give you guys a
And
sneak
certain years of the
peek
generation before that was better on.
of something that I may use if I actually do go down to the No Name Nationals.
Yeah, look at that trunk. What? Is those grinding marks? Those have to be grinding marks.
Probably for
See
paint
what-
spill.
I mean,
It could be. But it's probably paint
now look at what would it be?
Bondo and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all Bondo and that fucking, that whole pillar's made
Oh,
of
he's gonna
Bondo.
walk around here in a minute and smack the quarter and tell you there's no Bondo in the
I
car.
mean,
Yes, it is a
That's what
stock.
he is so stupid. He don't even understand how that shit's used. Rich, when people bitch about using body filler, Bondo's just a
I
brand.
mean, look at the body line going up by the quarter glass. See how the trim comes
Yeah.
down? I mean, look at I mean, that is literally
So-
all. I mean, that's one thing I'm not good at, and that's probably a good thing. I'm not good at sculpting Bondo. I mean, I'm too anal for it. I mean, so when I do a car, it
You
don't
said
work.
anal.
Good
Anyways.
times. Good
Anyways. Rich, when you say Bondo, you mean body filler, buddy. Bondo is just a brand. Kind of like people like to say Vice Grips, but Vice Grips is just a brand of the plier. It's not really the name of the tool.
You can have to
Anyways,
describe guys.
anyways.
Only an asshole.
I digress. Anyways, Rich, every car, even your brand new 2025 GMC Sierra that you buy, has a thin coat of Bondo. A thin layer. Just to make sure everything is how it should be. Nice.
It might not be.
Now-
It might not be skin coated, but it's got some filler. Or something.
Now, what you hear is people bitching about body filler, excessive body filler. That means excessive. That means you sculpted that whole
Hey.
fucking quarter out of Bondo.
Why are you explaining this shit? Rich done got out his big old earth magnet, you know what I mean, and showed us.
Oh yeah, he can't even understand that. You don't use a speaker
Mhm.
magnet to check for Bondo depth. And Rich, here, I'll tell you, I'll give you an example, buddy. What do people use when they go magnet fishing, Rich? A big magnet like that. So it goes through, it'll go clean through the Bondo, the paint, and touch it. If there's any metal left there at all, it'll stick to it. The right way is to use like a rock auto magnet, a thin magnet, and just slide down the car. If it don't stick, there's mud there. Now, how much mud? You don't really know. Just mud. And yes, I am one of them assholes. It's not a motor, it's an engine.
1969 Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royale.
Cool.
This is a weird model because, see for yourself, it has bucket seats
Look, seats is a
and a
good
console
size.
shifter.
Yeah, some Cutlass guy would have bought them.
If I can get this thing cleaned up and running right in time, we're going to use this. And it's not no little small block. This is a 455 Rocket. Okay, 7.5 cubic inch. And she's all there. It's just, you know, got to be cleaned up and
A lot of waste, brother.
got to get her to run right.
That would be a cool car, man.
So
You would never restore something like that because they worth the money.
Let's see, get this. Rich, oh yeah? I got a 7.4 board 30 over, or is it 40 over? 40 over out there in my garage in an engine bag, man. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Goes down 80 Malibu or 79.
I just figured I'd let everybody know.
Going in my G
I
body,
started working on it this morning. Started doing some
my
sanding.
Malibu.
Because it's not a bad day out here. I gotta fix that right there. And you guys last saw me working on it, doing that fender. You can see there's a superficial dent in it.
Look at that, Dad.
And,
body
but
work.
anyway, all the Bondo is
Nice.
off. It's not on there. Not on that fender anyway. That's all metal. No
Listen,
Bondo.
there is one thing, dude, that I don't like doing with
I
Dad.
know there's Bondo back here.
And that is body work. Because I've learned, Dad is a very, like you said, anal person. And if he's going to do something, it's done as close to right as he can get it.
To the best of my ability.
And sometimes it pisses me off.
Don't mean it's always done right, but it's done to the best I can do it. When I do something,
But-
I want to do it the best I can.
But look, Rich, my problem, I think, with that is, like with body work, is I just look at it and I think, oh my God, this is going to suck. So it's like, yay, I get to work Bondo, or I get to work this quarter, or I get to sand primer. But even I know with the little body work that that's not body work. That's not what you don't use fucking wood sandpaper to do body work.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's just a broke dick. It was on sale, is what it was. You don't use wood sandpaper because it'll wear out a lot quicker.
Down on the corners because you can
Because
see
wood
the
is something in
molding
the middle.
is overlapping.
Look,
Well,
no
actually, the
Bondo.
Bondo's overlapping the molding. So I got to sand that
Yeah.
down to bare
Hold
metal,
on, you're supposed to
refabricate.
overlap the molding. What do you...
See, I got another hole here. I'm gonna fill that with epoxy. No Bondo. I'm not doing no Bondo on this thing. Whatever Bondo's on the top.
Again, the correct term is body filler. Again, Bondo is a brand name. Rich. If we're gonna talk shop, let's talk
Man, you need
shop.
to keep a crayon out of your hands, brother.
This car ain't gonna have no body filler. None at all. Sorry, hang on. This car ain't gonna have no Bondo in it. None at all.
I can't do nothing about that. But all this over here is coming off. And I want to see how much I have to
off
do
the top, but
in order to get this thing up to par. But she does have a 455 Rocket. She has high mileage on her. But the last video you guys saw, I actually ran this car. And it's been parked here since I moved it. So, you know, I'm not going to bore you guys with all the sanding. My hair's a mess, but what the hell. I'm not going to bore you guys with all the mess about sanding and everything else, because I don't want this thing to look like a grinding wheel went all over it. So at least what I'm going to do is try and smooth everything out and some primer on it, and paint it.
When you got a car that's got that many layers of paint and that much under paint damage, you need to strip it down. There ain't
Look,
no way.
Rich, I know you're this master painter, so you probably know this, but the way you're talking, you don't. Do you understand that? Let's say I use a can of Rust-Oleum, then I use a can of Duplicolor. There is a chance that those two paints won't mix and it'll cause a chemical reaction, which will fuck up the paint. You do understand that, right? So something for you to think about, buddy. Ask Dad how he knows.
Used was AP 170 on this.
The
I don't have that
fucking
color, but I do
inner
have
fender
blue.
that's in the.
What the heck do they call that?
Because you painted it with primer, that, and you painted it
Navy
with paint,
blue
and
paint.
something happened, and now you
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get.
I know what you're talking about.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
use
fucking
And
some
I
kind of
just looked
chemical
in the
reaction. I
57
don't
Chevy,
know
it's
what.
been covered
I mean,
up.
Eric said that.
And I don't know
could
why
be
there's water
because
on the
it's
floor.
maybe water in my line, or maybe
I found
I
a
didn't
wheel
get clean
cover
enough. I mean, I don't know.
that's made out of,
I mean, I
guess,
really have
plastic
to
or
redo that
something,
whole
but it
fender
looks
well
just like the
because
one that they
fucking.
use on
Well, I don't have to redo the whole fender
the
well.
Continental kits. It's got the little
That's the thing about
V
baseball.
on it.
I just gotta do that
I'm
one
thinking
part,
just
then I'll,
about,
then I'll
maybe
stuff it
doing
all and I'll
something
re-clear
real
everything.
cheesy and maybe make a
It'll be
couple
fine.
brackets in order to keep it
I
held.
think it painted fine.
And,
No, it wasn't.
what I'll do is I'll
It primered fine. The primer didn't
grab
lift
something
or
to
crackers
license
do
plate
that
or
shit.
whatever,
Just
something.
the first coat of green didn't
That
do
car still
The
has to
second
have
coat did.
head gaskets. It's a real
I
mess
don't know,
right
maybe I
now.
had some thinner in my gun, and
Between
that's
the
the
black
first thing I
paint,
hit.
that stuff was really crappy. And it ran all over the place. So some of the spots where it got on the car, I actually had to sand it, wet sand it, in order to get it off. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I did find a couple of runner board moldings that came off of a
Matthew
70
said that just happened to me
four-door Malibu,
on my tail panel.
and
Got
they're the
fish
same
out.
length. They're a little
Yeah,
bit too
I
wide,
got fucking.
but I'm pretty
I'll
sure
have
I
off
can
some
bend that
posts
in
with this. This
and
wasn't
make
for this
that
the fish eye.
work too.
This
you
is
know?
more like a.
Just a
Anyway,
matter
I
of
got
time.
pictures I didn't post it. It was like a chemical separations, basically what it was.
Fast thinks that I've never painted a car, but I've done a little prep work.
That's my favorite thing to do is body
But I
work.
figured I'd let you
That
guys
and
know
You're
what's
fucking
going on.
nuts.
And that's about it for now. So, yep.
Do
If
some
do
I
go
would
to the
shoot myself in the
Nationals
foot
this
to get
year,
out of body
I
work.
like putting on body panels.
That will be the
I
car.
like doing that.
I don't know if I can even see it through the
I
camera.
like
Okay.
wiring. Wiring's probably my
Yep.
favorite thing to do. Wiring. I like
And
that.
hopefully by the time I'm done, it'll all
Wiring
be
is
one
cool,
color,
because
not
it's
3 or
challenging.
4.
And rewarding when it's done.
All right, everybody.
It'd be
Like and
frustrating.
subscribe.
But
Hit that thumbs up, huh?
definitely rewarding when it's done.
And leave a comment down below. See you in the next
It's
one.
like painting. That's the thing about it. To paint a car, especially an older car that's got a lot of hidden secrets, it's a lot of work, but the reward.
Native
is
deodorant
worth
sprays
it.
on clean, which means no little.
Alright, now we're going to Barry. We'll watch 2 Barry videos and then we'll call it. How's that sound, you guys?
Sounds
Oh,
like you
guys,
know what the fuck you're doing.
Your back was a beer,
So,
welcome
Dad,
back.
this
Pretty
was.
sure what we got done today, the sun went down. And, we're a little achy.
Sorry about that, you guys. I wanted to make sure I could pause it because we're going to talk about some things in this video.
Hi guys, your back was a beer, sun garage. Welcome back. So we're going to show you what we got done today. The sun went down and.
You know, well, I asked Austin, why don't you ever see Ryan
Sure.
going out there and working on cars on his own? You know what I mean? Like taking the camera out there. I mean, if he's got all these cars are his, why don't he ever work on his own shit and film it? I mean, why hasn't he ever? I mean, when he lived at his grandma's, he was filming changing oil on his own, shit like that.
Barry's going to say when you see Austin working on cars by himself.
I mean, see you.
I know,
You
but.
see you tearing shit up all the time.
I know. I'm really good at fucking shit up. It's just, no, I'm not so much good at making shit right.
That boy's nickname should be Redo.
I'm sore. We'd have ran out of gas today, so we gotta get some gas for it. I don't want to ride it. The other one's blocked in.
95% of the time, I don't want to be doing it.
You know. Nah. Well, once I get this cleaned up over here, then I'll be able to drive it right through there. You gotta move a bumper, fencing, bike, couple boards, and it'll come right out. So I say we, me and Ryan, started taking this Cadillac apart some more. I got the passenger door off. He took out the windshield transmissions and linkage and washer solvent bottle, and there's all kinds of stuff. He was taking off this thing today. And what's that hood up there? Oh, that's the Cadillac hood. I'm trying to think, where'd that hood come off of? This. He gave $500 for this, and I know he got his money back, so. And we still get to scrap it, so.
Oh, yeah.
How exactly did he get his money back, Barry? Did he sell parts? Because just so you know, you buying a car and taking the engine out of it isn't getting your money back.
It's not.
That's you investing in a part. Getting your money back would be, hey, I bought this, like I do in my trucks and shit that I part out. Hey, I'm buying this to part out. I'm going to keep this part, and then that money will give me my money back that I basically paid for the transmission that's in the truck. Like my green OBS. The extended cab when I just parted out. I wanted the transmission out of it. The engine ran just fine. Didn't want the engine. I didn't want anything. I just wanted the transmission.
That's one thing this boy's got that he can do is he has the luck when it comes to selling parts. I mean, he does do.
And
Can't keep enough.
so therefore, I knew that transmission, the dude wanted, like, what was it, $300 for the truck? I think it was. And my dad drove it home. $300 was, that transmission's worth that. Worth a lot more than that.
That 350 in that OBS, that was a strong run of fucking engine. Dude.
So, like I said, I had 350 Vortec. It ran, drove. I brought the truck home. I knew the engine was $500. You could prove it ran. You could even hear it. You could even take it around the block. $500. That paid for the truck and some.
If you wanted to
That gave me my money. I paid. I got my money back out of it. See how that works? Now, me just buying that truck, letting it sit in a field, and then pulling the part I need is not me getting my money back. That's me buying a part. See how it works? So, no, he didn't get his money's worth. Didn't get his money back. He's out $400.
Yeah, you have to put the parts up
This
anyway.
is
No
something
way
I've
in
been
your
wanting
yard.
to do for a long time. And,
Now, ready?
you
Listen.
know, as I've gotten older here, I realize that I'm probably not going to be able to do it, you know, the older I get. So this is the only opportunity I have to get rid of some of these cars and downsize.
Oh, shit.
That's why we're doing it. That's one of our trolls, which we don't watch anymore, but we've heard from the grapevine that he thinks somebody called us. No.
Hang on. Let's touch on that first thing, Barry. You don't watch me anymore, okay? You heard it through the grapevine. First of all, do you understand what that term means, dumbass? How did you hear it through the grapevine, Barry? Because to hear it through the grapevine means that somebody told you. You leave your comments off, dumbass. How could somebody tell you anything?
Right.
Or, hang on. Did Dad tell you? So tell me, please tell me, that your GTA friends are watching my shit and clowning on you with us. Tell me that. Because I'm going to fucking troll the fuck out of you over that. It's just, say the truth.
Because
I watch you guys.
whoever in the grapevine told you is obviously planning on you to be watching this.
Hold on, because there's no one to call.
Fuck there ain't.
Alright, Barry. Do you remember, buddy? I'm going to stand up. I got to move my dog. He's asleep, but he'll move. So I can get up. Barry, you do understand something. Remember when you came on here about 4 months ago and said OSHA came? OSHA don't come to your house, dumbass. The truth is, that was the Board of Health. See, your house is zoned, dumbass. Like it or not, code enforcement is what you're talking about. But see, code enforcement, you fucktard, means you're right, you don't have codes, but you have something called a health department.
Right.
Which, like it or not, if something's a danger to the public,
Has more authority than any code enforcement.
So, just so we're clear, Barry,
Department is federally granted.
and me and Jeff both called, and when I called, they had already got calls on you, buddy.
You know,
Well, once I called them and I said, they're like, we're working on it. We already been turned in. We've already been out there. We're working on it.
all them tires, It's a health hazard. All that you live right next to a creek, a thorough waterway with wells all around you. So any chance that oil can leak into that creek, health hazard. Your house, health hazard, brother. Your house is zoned. It would either be zoned commercial or residential or both. Your house is zoned residential, dumbass. Fucking idiot, man. I think that's 60, but he's never owned nothing that's out of buy, so he wouldn't know anything about that shit. There ain't no way.
There's the number if you guys would like to call. There's what you guys can look.
There ain't no way you woke up one morning and go, well, I'm going to start getting rid of tires today.
You're gonna junk cars when the price of junk is lower
Right.
than it's been in fucking decades.
Right. You picked when the price of
I
junk
have
is down.
no zoning, and
No, no, you dumb son of a bitch. Yes, I called you a dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch. Your house is zoned either residential or business. And yours is zoned residential, you dumb son of a bitch. Code enforcement, Barry. Code enforcement.
That's what the Board of Health is for a lot of times when there's no code enforcement.
I'm on the
And I'm promising you
nothing
this,
anybody can
you
do.
ignorant old bastard. This is just the tip of the iceberg, you fat fuck. Your house, you better get the fucking working on it, buddy. Because that right there, it's another violation. And trust me, fucktard, your house can be condemned for the shit you've shown.
Right.
So you better get the cat piss smell out. And you better get the fucking roof on it, the deck on it, and fix that fucking lower foundation, buddy. Because me and Jeff will be calling. Other people will be calling. My goal, Barry, is, I don't know if it'll happen because you're a fucking slimy fuck, is to maybe make you homeless. Or have to pump a bunch of money in that fucking house. Either way, I win.
You take everything for granted.
To me, I can have a car flipped upside down here, and there's nothing they can do. But I'm doing this to get.
Hey, Barry, I got a serious question for you, buddy. Serious fucking question, okay? We live in Clay County, Indiana. Google it. There's no code enforcement here. My house is still zoned residential. I've openly said that I'm going to have my cars until the day I die. Barry, do you see me getting rid of my cars? No. Because the health department in your situation came and said, look, think about it. Now you're tarping off cars. You're getting cars plated.
You planted a trailer that ain't left your property since you moved there.
Think about it. You've lined all your fucking cars up and you got to put tarps over all of them.
I mean,
You do that so that way they can't just come in and look underneath the tarp and see what the car is.
that way you can say, look, I'm cleaning the place up. That's what you're doing.
Do you
Because, listen, hold on, listen. Not more than 2-3 months ago, Barry was just talking about how they're going to buy more cars, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do, you ain't getting rid of nothing, never
rid
getting
of
rid of
these
anything.
cars
So
so that
within
my
a month,
son,
the last time he said that, he's getting rid of shit.
Do you understand that when you croak, that would be a retirement plan for Ryan? You do understand that, right? You fucktard. Do you understand? Like, you're another fucking Rich. You're a walking contradiction. You will say something here, and in 5 seconds later in the video, say the fucking opposite of what's really happening.
He would be better off for you to wait till you die
10, 20 years
then
when I do
call
pass
in
away,
a company to crush him
think
out.
of the head, and
Is
he
what he
won't
would
be
do.
burdened with all this.
Barry, you're the burden on him. What are you talking about? You take from that poor boy. He's got the mind of a fucking 3-year-old, and you're taking fucking advantage of it. You weren't even man enough to fucking raise him. You were only man enough to fucking have something to do with him when he could pay your fucking bills and pay your taxes. I ain't a smart man, but even I know that's fucking wrong, and that you're just using that poor fucking sap because that's all he's ever wanted is daddy's fucking love, and you can never give it to him. You poor fucking excuse of a fucking boy. You're not a man, you're a fucking boy.
But this is what I did today, besides taking some of them parts off that Cadillac.
Hey, Barry, buddy, friend, pal of mine. You are bragging about the most simplest fucking shit in the world. Junk in a car. Wow, so hard, so difficult.
Look, dude, I don't want to hear you whining about your age. I'm going to throw a prime example out here. Rat Rob Bob. Rat Rob Bob Bills. He's got to be older than you. And he works on his own most of the time. Well, he's got his robot.
Fuck, I can't name
Buddy,
this
but-
person because I'm not.
I mean-
They're not associated with this channel. But their dad still works to this fucking day.
I mean, you're full of shit. You're just lazy.
Barry, you're fucking pathetic. Here's the truth. Do you want to? I'm gonna post some shit on the community page on the side. Barry, there's a site you can go to, Barry, that tells me what you make roughly in a year. Tells me your grade on YouTube, which is a C minus, buddy. My main channel is a C plus.
Guess when you fell off, Barry?
Right around December,
When you started,
right around November 3rd,
Right when you started with the Mr. Obvious shit.
buddy. You're fucking irrelevant. You're not even making $100 a month. You're done, buddy. All you do is rewatch your same old shit. And buddy, next time you do a live and turn your mic on, how about you fucking shut your fucking PlayStation Live off, you dumb fuck, because your mic's picking up on it. That's why you only got one fucking viewer in there the whole fucking time the live's going, is because you're fucking watching it. And you can't say it so you can see the comments because you shut your comments off, you stupid fucker. Because you're the only person that's dumb enough to drink your fucking Kool-Aid, Barry.
Stack of radiators. Looks like I'm missing one. Yeah, here's one.
As long as you clean them in brass radiators,
Some
you'll have some money.
wiring, some aluminum.
Listen to this shit.
This is all going to go to the recycling center.
What's this?
And actually, we found somebody that pays more than the recycling center, so we're probably going to take this to a private individual that has his own junkyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing a number.
Good old Crocker Auto Parts.
That's a radiator out of the
That's plastic. That's aluminum
wood
there.
store.
That's junk.
There's two down there. Is out of the Buicks.
Now, there was
There's
some
one
money.
out of
But you ain't
the.
even cleaning them. I took in a brass radiator, I don't know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I made $70 with that one radiator.
I could swear I found that today.
And Barry, you're a
What
fucking
was that
joke.
out of?
I wonder where I
What?
put it at.
That brass radiator I took in.
Huh.
Can't remember what the
That's
fuck it was
crazy.
out of. 'Cause that way you give me an idea how much weight it was. But
I'll figure it out. And
it
this is
wasn't even
another
real
thing we did.
big.
We drug this Bonneville that sat up here for the last, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. And we drug it to right here so we can start taking it apart. This is the two, the Bonnevilles we have. We have.
It's fucking pitiful, dude. Barry, I'm gonna say this, and you can use this, buddy. I'm a little jealous, buddy. Because if I had that car, I know I could make some killer fucking change off parting
There's
that
no
motherfucker
way
out.
I'd send that blue one. The dark blue.
Both of them, dude. Barry, I would fucking, dude, this is how confident I am. I'm willing to bet I could clear $1,500 in parts off both them bitches.
There's no way I'd send that to the junkyard. There's
The
no
three
way.
of these.
Like it or not,
trailers.
there's between fucking $1,000 and $1,500 in parts in them cars. But you have to pull them. You have to put them online. You have to deal with people, and you can't be a cocky, arrogant fuck like Barry
There's
is.
probably more than that because I'll bet you if them front window motors are
One
good,
left, already took
I'll
two
bet
to
you
the
them are
scrap.
$150 a piece.
Two to the shredder we go. 2 Bonnevilles to go, one more.
That's how stupid you are. You'll take $150, $200, $300, whatever, for them cars when you could clear $1,500 off of parts.
And then jump the body.
I cleared almost $2,000 off that fucking piece of shit HD fucking truck I parted out. I think $1,000 on the green truck. There's money in parting cars up, but you have to you can't just be Barry. You can't be lazy. You can't ask $1 million bucks. You have to be reasonable with your prices.
And we're done, so we don't got that much more. I mean, there's cars
Think about
out here
what
I'm
he's
gonna
saying.
probably sell now. You know, I mean,
He's trying to lighten load for Ryan, but he's going to get rid of them
And
parts.
we'll start putting them probably, I'm thinking maybe bring a trailer or something like that, you know, and maybe eBay it. But bring a trailer probably.
Barry, you literally thought that your fucking Mustang, dude, like 2 years ago, you had it listed on fucking Facebook Marketplace for $60,000. Do you understand the level of fucking 69 Mach 1 Mustang you get for $60,000? Your car is a $2,500 hunk of shit.
Right.
Listen, you put floor pans in, and you didn't even attach the floor pans to the frame rails.
There's a gap in that shit, brother. What the fuck?
Be better.
foot's not so sore. You know,
So yeah, we're pretty happy. And we just hit 4,300 subscriptions, subs, and we appreciate
This is the
it.
funny thing about this, you guys. This was yesterday. Then what would it be? Yesterday was what? Thursday? Wednesday. I posted a video explaining that Dad had a surgery, and I was thanking all you guys for going over and subscribing to the main channel. It really means a lot to me. And then Barry the next day puts this video out bragging about what he's got. That's just comical. I put something out about my mom. Barry today posts something about his mom. You can't fucking... You want to talk about stealing motherfuckers' ideas and content, Barry.
It's all self-reflection, dude. It's all...
Funny
Everything
guys,
he
we
says,
really
he's
do.
guilty.
And on the 44, everybody. So yeah, we just keep growing. And
40...
And then the numbers that it actually shows, it must read out some of the bots because it don't say that.
Look, Barry. You have over 4,000 subs, buddy. Look at the view. Now figure that up between, we'll say 2 cents and 5 cents a view, 6 cents a view, something like that. Figure that out. Barry, you haven't even made $100 this month, and it's not even close.
Listen, he ain't made $100 in.
By the way, my calculations, you made about $11 this month.
He probably ain't made enough to cash the check out in fucking 6 months.
Barry, I got a challenge for you, buddy. I know you like proving me wrong. Show what your AdSense is, buddy. Show what you've made over the fucking, since you've been monetized, buddy. The exact amount.
We don't care about your whole monetization, brother. You don't even have to do that. I mean, it'd be nice, but you don't even have to do that. But show what you've made since this began.
Over 4,300 subs, Barry, and I think there should be at least 2 more digits on this. If not 3. 48 fucking views in one day. Friend pal of mine.
growing and growing. And keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
He's my friend. He's my boy.
But why does
Besides
Austin have a better
we're
rating?
just kind of in awe that we've gotten this big, you know. And
This big.
we like it. We just gonna.
Barry, I could be big too if I wanted to buy bots.
The truth of the matter is, everybody else is he's got that big too by fucking.
Keep getting bigger.
Not doing shit.
And so there's a radiator that I was planning on using for a possible
What's this?
engine dyno or maybe a test stand. I don't know if that'll ever come together.
You do understand an engine fucking test stand and a dyno are 2 totally different things. You do one measures power, one just lets you break in a cam and run the engine. You do understand that, right? Dyno, engine test stand. Difference. And you will never, Barry, you will never have a dyno. Never.
And that would work really good for that because it's a huge, big, probably 3-4 row. It's monsters.
Yeah.
That's probably $100 right there. So when he gets on here and he cuts over his in here a little bit, he says, "Hey, I made $1,000." He probably
Taking it
will.
apart.
Them radiators are good money. Good money. Hey, has anybody heard from King?
Driver's door won't open, so I was
Yeah,
out
yeah.
today trying to get the driver's door open.
Yeah.
Like
We
that
want the
guy.
fenders, front bumper. That door, I don't know if we're going to take it, but if we can get it open, that'd be another story. But yeah, there's still
You
few
can get it
pieces.
open, Jesus
He's
Christ.
still, scavenging some parts off of it. You know, he took the driver's door because the door was really nice, and it's got a mirror for the passenger mirror, and he wants that mirror. So, because these cars don't have passenger mirror, and that's a factory Cadillac mirror. So, I just took the whole door.
Big
That was the
money.
mirror.
Fast thing said, I want Barry to dyno that Buick 455 he thinks makes like 450.
Oh, the one with that honking cam with the stock intake on it?
Fast thing, I remember probably a couple months ago you sent me a video of Barry's, and I want to find it again. I think it's his fucking Fox body. He's like, we put these headers on, it makes fucking like 40 or 50 more horsepower. I'm thinking, that's not that big of an
Man,
improvement.
you're selling that situation short. You know, he goes into an underdrive pulley, that's 50 horsepower. Cut the caps off, that's 75 horsepower. I mean,
Oh, you don't even understand how that works. Oh, it's
Do
so
that one
fucking
again.
funny.
Old Spice Swagger deodorant. Smell like you, side checks.
Oh, fuck.
he didn't say we put injectors in it. Bump the timing up.
I think they're small Gara 455s anyways.
Hi guys, you're back with the beer.
Give me a sec, you guys. I fucked up.
Fuck him. I'd log out and I'd be like, fuck you, man. You keep fucking up. I'm
Down
done.
in there. You know, it's looking so much better. We still got to clean this hill up and.
Barry, you know what I think this is? On a real serious note, dude. Barry, you know what, man? You're just doing this to take fucking attention away from that Roadrunner because you know you can't put an engine in it.
You won't do it. You won't put an engine in that Roadrunner.
The driver's door, because the door is really nice, and it's got a mirror for the passenger mirror.
It's probably like 155 or something, 180.
You won't pull that
That's a
engine out,
factory
boy.
Cadillac mirror. So
Oh yeah, it was 20 horsepower is what he said it made.
I just took the whole door. He's like, I want the mirror. I went, well, okay. I'll get you the whole door. So I just popped the whole door off of it, and voila, you know.
No, Ryan did. Yeah,
He's
the
pretty
beginning
happy.
you said Ryan
That's
did.
all that matters around here. And my boy's happy, and I'm happy, and you know.
Okay, I got a serious
You gotta
question.
keep the piggy bank happy.
Serious question. Does Ryan have a two-door one of them cars?
Right.
I really don't. I can't remember. It's hard to keep up with Barry's stash cars. I can't remember. Is that tailpiped fucking Cadillac two-door?
It's four-door. Could be though.
Because I'm not saying it is, but if it was a four-door, that door won't even fucking work. Oh no, Barry's gonna two-door convert something.
I mean, all you heard him talk about is everything else is weight. Gonna cut off
That's what
weight.
matters to us.
Ain't
You
no
know, I don't know how
motors
you
that
guys
took
are. I mean, you know. If you're not happy, then there's something wrong. So you need to figure it out.
Look, Barry, I can speak. Do you want to hear something, Barry? And I know it's gonna make you mad, but dude, everybody is pretty much ecstatic. And if you're not happy, you're right. You need to figure it out. It's took me a long time to get happy, but it's never when it came to YouTube or we won't say with life because.
Listen, nobody wakes up every day and is happy as fuck, man. I mean,
So, listen, no. On a real serious note, Barry, you, on the other hand, you are a miserable old fuck. Like, miserable, dude. You wake up, me and Jeff. By the time you're in bed, you have already fucking refreshed me and Jeff's page 30 times trying to find out what we said. That is a miserable fucking existence. Because when this closes off, I'm going to go on my fucking gaming channel. I'm going to play some fucking COD. And I'm going to fucking forget you exist. That's what I do in my daily life.
Son like you, Barry, he wakes me up at night to talk about you. I'm just joking, man.
Yeah, and you do that shit. It's only
I'm not joking. You
it's
really
only
does.
fucking equal, dude. You do it to me, fucking rich.
Right? I mean,
Who do you
wake
hate?
you up,
Like, let's see here, Dad. Who do you hate more, Rich or Barry?
Rich.
And get happy. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say this, dude, because Barry's not gonna say this, dude. If you're battling depression, shit like that, or you just like fed up with life, you just wake up mad, angry. It's not just easy to walk outside and smell the roses and get happy. You're gonna have to work at it. And the truth of the matter is, you're probably never gonna be happy. You're just gonna learn to fucking put a smile on your face and deal with it.
But listen, but depression is not having to cut converters off your car because your mom died to eat. That's not compression, dude. Compression. I said compression, didn't I? That's not depression.
I don't get you talk about your mom and not get sad, Barry.
I mean, that Barry literally said that. And he goes, after my mom died, I was so depressed, I didn't know what to do.
My mom's been
Then he
gone.
goes another video that says I had to cut the converters off that car to eat.
My mom's been gone 5 years.
Tomorrow.
Today. It's 12.
Today.
It's 12:03. She died today. And Barry, it's still like an open wound. I don't understand how you
what
can.
we're doing, man? I'm gonna be sad because the mother-in-law and father-in-law.
Fight's
We're
going
going to
soon.
his sisters, man. We're gonna spend the
It's
day
going to
together.
be hauled out of there. I'm going to drag it out of there. with
But
the,
see, Barry,
truck.
I understand this
Yeah,
stuff,
which we-
and I'm gonna understand this. My mom wasn't the type to want me to be sad. So therefore, I know if I think about her a lot, I'm going to get sad. So I don't think about her a lot because my mom wouldn't want me to be sad. See, Barry, I can't talk about my mom without choking up a little bit or wanting to cry. You, on the other hand, can have a full-blown fucking conversation calling your fucking dead mother a whore and not even have a single fucking choking up, coughing, crying fit.
And probably take it to the same guy that's getting all that aluminum and wire. What's up, baby?
Because I want you to understand this. Losing a mom, and I haven't lost a dad yet, but losing a fucking mom what was the hardest thing. I have fucking had uncles dies. I've been through breakups.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that made me not want to be here anymore.
You went for the ride in the truck. Did you like it? Yeah. You did, didn't you? Yeah, you went for a ride in the truck today. Uh-huh.
And don't let somebody fool you. You don't fucking heal from that. You
You see your buddy?
just let it scab up. And there's going to be times when it comes
You
through.
like that, didn't you?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'll never do anything else. I mean,
Yeah. It's getting cold.
I still love
You
you.
be coming
And
out
Barry,
here,
no matter
yeah.
how much I hate your fucking guts, I wouldn't
So
wish
get
that on
this
you.
video, I'll bring you in, honey. You're going to come in with Dad, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So this little GSXR 750 is going to be going to the scrapper.
Thought you were going to build it.
For the aluminum and aluminum frame, aluminum engine. Yeah, that's going to pay pretty good.
Man, listen. He's out of his mind.
Aluminum frame, aluminum engine.
Dude, listen, the best they would give him on that is breakage. And that's if it had no plastic. So what?
Doesn't have to have a title
What?
to take the junkyard. It's still a street bike.
And it may need a title, but if let's just say he gets away with it. Breakage. What is breakage, man? 5 cents a pound, 3 cents a pound, 2 cents a pound? So yeah, it's gonna pay real good. But Barry's used to making pennies. So to him it probably is good. I mean, it probably weighs 300 pounds, so you get 300 pennies.
What are you guys talking about? Let's see here. See, you guys, I'm the exact. How do I word this? Let me think here. I am a firm believer in there's no replacement for displacement. Nowadays, you can find a 360 Magnum and have double the horsepower as the LA. I would find a 360 Magnum for any Mopar if I was going to put a small block in it versus that's 318.
There's a reason though.
I mean,
You're already gonna be factory roller. You're gonna have better flowing heads. I mean,
I'm not a 318 guy. I'm not, believe it or not, I have one car out in my yard with a slant 6. I am not a slant 6 guy. I don't really like those engines, but they're good for what they are.
it ain't that you don't like. It ain't that we don't like them. It's just
Enjoying
everything we go down here off
the fun and time we're having together. Just
Look,
talking and scrapping.
I don't want to build. I am not a cushiony driver type person. I build my old cars because for speed. Don't build them to enjoy the ride. Just go to town. No. If it's a muscle car from the muscle car era, then it needs to have horsepower. Unless it's a 4-door grandma car, then it don't need it.
Clean it up. This place is looking much better. My helper is going to be coming back. I got an old friend that's
No, I didn't hear about that fast
been
thing.
chiming in here and doing a lot of work up here with me. We're getting a lot of
No, Matthew, but I have heard of
all
them.
that up there, all that crap up.
They had a really, I can't remember. They had a flaw with the engine. I think it was the cylinders.
You know,
Cracked heads. They had a flaw with them. Can't remember what exactly. Maybe Twisted Mopar might be able to fill you in on the flaw of
over
them.
there. You know, it's not as bad as it was. This is a lot better. A lot better than it was. That's for sure. Yeah. I love you. You love me? You? I love you. Yeah, you love me, don't you?
How do you like? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't like cats. I dislike cats. I'm a dog person through and through. I love dogs. Can you imagine how horrible a life that is to live your life at the end of a fucking chain? Like, you get a dog for companionship to
Well, hold on. I know you don't like cats, but think about the cats for a minute. Can you imagine what kind of life it is, dude? To shit out a litter, then immediately get pregnant again, have to pop out 5 litters a year, and they don't know the difference, but I hope not. But half the litters are inbred, at least.
but like the dogs,
They never
like,
stop popping out litters.
like Rhodes fucking spoiled compared to fucking Barry's dog. He fucking eats anything I eat. He eats plus his regular food. He has a fucking couch that's basically his own fucking sleeping
I
pad.
mean, I got them tots crispy, bro.
He never has to go out and deal with the cold unless you let him out the potty, or when you let him out the potty. Like, you're spoiled. I'm gonna send your ass to Barry's. How about that? I mean, it's sad. Like, dogs, in my opinion, aren't designed to live. Like, check this out, you guys. I'll pull this up. So check this out. I'm not gonna say who sent me this, but
Don't even like you. If they put me on a fucking end of a chain, you would. You would.
you're not a dog. So check this out. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Started me and cigarettes.
Barry, I will give you this, dude. I'm about to play a video, Barry.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Barry, you gonna play a video.
Check this out. This dog was found wandering. And look at it. How do you do that to an animal? A dog. I mean, look at that. It has an IV in it, dude. Like, to me, the person that is should be fucking tied to a tree and starved to death. And the good thing about like animals, like dogs, dude, when Barry says that his dogs will die for him or kill for him, that is true. A dog, one of the reasons I love dogs, dude, they're loyal. You could be punishing your dog. Somebody attacked you, and that dog will fucking die for you. It just, and what's sad is that dog looking like that, emaciated. Oh, see you later, Matthew. That dog looking emaciated like that, I guarantee it would still die for its owner. It would still fucking fight for its owner. And Barry, he just starves his fucking animals. It pisses me off.
I think we finally got it treated because they look out here and they never do.
There's
It's fucking like all that dog up there wants is fucking attention. That's all it wants.
Literally, just talking about getting more
so
cars than
it's
dogs.
getting cold. We're gonna get our animals and we're gonna pack it in for the night, guys. We worked today and kind of sore and achy, but you know what? Yeah, you weren't sore. You know, you didn't have.
Hang on, Barry. How does pulling a door off, an engine out, miscellaneous parts wear you the fuck out? Like, how does that happen?
It probably does because he has literally sat in the house for over a year.
Like I have back spasms when I live.
I don't think you did anything the summer before last.
I have back spasms and fucking back pain from this wreck I was
You
in.
got a herniated disc for crying out loud.
I mean, but I still know I have to get shit done, so I have to fight through the pain. You don't hear me on here talking about it's painstaking and I'm in fucking pain.
Send him to a back surgery because you
Like-
got a herniated disc.
You don't hear me on here fucking pulling a fucking wrist going, I gotta go to a back fucking surgeon and might have to have a surgery over there. No,
Okay, so I know last summer Barry didn't run the or maybe slow around and do anything. The Mustang, anything. Did he do anything the summer before last or not, folks? Does anybody remember? I think for 2 summers, Beamer Sun Drive's basically been out of commission. Since the pumpkin run, for sure they've been out of commission. And that would have been 2023, right?
yeah, roughly. Let's see here. Twisted Moper Garage said, don't sell off those 318s too short. They can run for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm just the old school, you know. I'd rather have a 440 than a 383 type mentality. I don't know why, but Barry is too. Fast Thing said Barry is too broke for all those animals. He can't even afford one animal. Exactly.
A lot of people are digging 318. A lot of people prefer 318s over 360s. I mean, there's a guy that made a whole channel around it. 318 will run. I mean,
You know.
Another good channel. Go check him out.
Wouldn't do anything to hurt you, but God's trying to strengthen you, and the work you do every day makes you stronger. So that's what we're doing. We're working every day. We're getting stronger and stronger. And you know,
Twisted said, none of them animals Beamer has are for companionship. He'd take better care of them than what you see. I agree. 100%, man.
junkyard dogs get treated better.
that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next Beamer and Son Garage. Keep chiming in, keep checking. We'll try to get some action stuff for you here. You know, I didn't do any video today. I was just too busy loading that truck up and working on that Cadillac. And
You seen what he had in the back of that truck? He had 3
it just seemed
radios
like
in the back of that truck.
I had to
Talking
go
about
get
he
some
was
license
painstaking.
tags today. I had to plate a couple vehicles.
What's this?
I plated the license plate on the 2000 Blue Grand Prix. I put a plate on it and re-stickered the truck and re-stickered the trailer and, you know, spent a
Why
little
did the
bit of
trailer
money
be
on that. I think
stickered?
Oh, exactly,
$150
Fast
spent on
Thing.
tags, but, you know, it's better than I used to spend. I used to spend $300-400 on license tags every year, and I cut that out. So, you know, I had to get tagged for a car. One of my car, my Grand Prix, one of my Grand Prix, and of course the trailer, need that, and the truck. So, see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye, everybody.
All right, you guys, we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna end live. We've been going about an hour and 35 minutes. Pretty good for us. I will see you guys. Let's see here. Tomorrow's Saturday. Or today's Saturday. I'll see you guys Sunday night for sure. We'll see you guys then. Dad, anything you want to say?
Everybody be safe. Have a good weekend.
I'll see you later,
If you party,
Fasting.
don't party too hardy.
See you later, Twisted. See you later, Matthew. See you guys later. Much love, you guys. Bye bye. Check out my friends. Matthew Decker, he was in here. Check out Mako, You Dizzy, Jinx, he was in here. Twisted Mopar Garage, Buster Rail Garage, Fasting 89, 2Axe Garage. Check out all of them, guys. Check out the main channel, Poor Man Speed Shop, if you'd like. I will see you guys in the next one. Much love, you guys.
Folks. Be safe.
Bye bye.